Hello everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope you have seen my last video of OOPS concept series. In that I have already explained what is polymorphism, right? In first part in polymorphism, that is method overloading. I have explained very end to end. The guys who is coming first time in my channel, so I will request first go and watch first part of polymorphism, then you jump in this video guys, then your clarity will be more clear. So guys, without any further delay, we will start our discussion of polymorphism part 2 guys. See, so this is our agenda to discuss all the concept in this video guys. So this is polymorphism part 2. Part 1 already explained about method overloading. In this video, I am going to explain all this content what I have mentioned here. How to achieve polymorphism in Java. What is method overriding thumb rule? What the rule we need to follow if you want to create method overriding concept in our application. Then guys, why method overriding is called runtime polymorphism. Also I will explain the concept. Why people is telling this is runtime polymorphism, dynamic binding. Why? Okay, why method overriding is called runtime polymorphism or dynamic binding, late binding, many things the people is what telling about method overriding. Then again, I will explain a special case of method overriding. I have couples of what a special case for this method overriding. I will explain end to end. Okay, in that special case, I mentioned first what is covariant return type. This is most favorite interview question for the interviewer. This question may asked by the interviewer in the interview room. So guys, you need to understand, you need to aware what is covariant return type. I will explain with the code as well guys. Then guys, is possible to override private method, static method, final, abstract, synchronized, native, script f, modifier. So can we override all these things? Because guys, this method overriding concept is very important for our implementation. Most of the application this method overriding concept what going to use. That's why guys, we need to more focus, we need to more concentrate about method overriding concept. After watching this video guys, definitely I hope you should not have any confusion guys. I will explain very depth guys. Okay, so guys, without any further delay, we'll move our first part, that is guys first content of this second part, that is how to achieve polymorphism in Java. Guys, see, we all know very well, right, what is polymorphism. Already explained, poly means many, morphisms guys form. So one action can perform multiple way guy, correct? That is a polymorphism, correct? So guys, we have two approach to achieve the polymorphism concept in our Java implementation. Most of the time interview may ask what do you mean by polymorphism, how you can achieve polymorphism, or they may ask where did you implement polymorphism in your project. So guys, don't scared to explain this answer. If they ask where did you implement polymorphism concept in your project, so with confidence you can tell to them I have used polymorphism in two terms, in two ways, with method overloading and method overriding. Sometimes they will confuse you. Okay, they may ask where did you implement compile time polymorphism in your project. So guys, don't hesitate, don't scared. What is compile time polymorphism? So method overloading itself called a compile time polymorphism. This is also known as a static binding. Then guys, second way to achieve polymorphism, that is method overriding. Due to method overriding, also you can achieve polymorphism. So today our agenda is how to achieve polymorphism with the help of method overriding. Method overriding also known as runtime polymorphism, dynamic binding, late binding, the all terms known as what? Method overriding only. Okay, I hope you understood. Great. Then guy, let's move in next slide guy. So guy, in this you can see guy, already I mentioned you, this complete video is going to what? Discuss about what is method overriding. So already I mentioned guy in first slide what will be the thumb rule. What is the thumb rule we need to follow to achieve the method overriding? Guys, see, these all are guy our method overriding thumb rule guy only. What guy? All are method overriding thumb rule. So guys, see first, if you want to achieve method overriding, that means guy, what? This method overriding will happen in what? Different class guy. In same class we cannot perform guy method overriding. Guy, I want to go just some back guy. First I will shortly explain what is method overloading. Then I will come to method overriding guy. So guy, method overriding is guy, you know. So method name will be same in same class guy. In same class we can perform method overloading. Means guy, method overloading means guy what? So if we have same name of the method name will be same but different parameter, that is known as what? Method overloading. But guy, in same place, if you would like to know about method overriding, that means I mentioned guy, method overriding will happen always in different class. It cannot be happen in the same class. Keep in mind guy, method overriding always perform in different class guy. Parent child relationship guy. Okay, I will explain with the code, then you will come to know very easily guy. Then guys, second thing, method will be same name. Method name will be guy same. If you give different method name, then you are not able to perform method overriding. That thing also you should aware. That's why I mentioned here these are the thumb rule. If you are going to perform method overriding concept in your implementation in Java, that means you need to aware all these point guy. So first point guy, so method overriding will happen always in different class, parent child guy. Then guy, method name should be same. Obviously 100% guy, method name should be same only. Then you can perform method overriding. Then guy, third rule, the method argument guy or parameter. Someone knows that is parameter, someone knows argument. So both are same guy. Inside the method, what you're going to pass, that is called argument or parameter. So method argument or parameter will be same in order to three ways guy. So number of arguments, sequence of argument, types of argument. Okay, these three things you need to follow also if you perform method overriding. Then guy, last but not least, this is also most important thumb rule. So if you are going to perform method overriding, that means you have to follow what? Inheritance concept, that is a relationship. Okay, see, then you can see the 4 thumb rule we have to perform method overriding. Once again I will explain guy. So first is this method overriding will perform in two different class guy, not in single class. You can perform method overloading in single class, but method overriding you have to perform in different class guy. Method name should be same, and guy, you need to pass the argument or parameter inside the method in terms of three ways: number of argument, sequence of argument, and types of argument. Then the last, you need to follow inheritance concept. If you are going to follow all these 4 thumb rule, that means you are able to perform method overriding concept in your application. I hope you understood. Then guys, see, these things are guys completely theoretical things, but definitely you will come to know. So how will come to know this is method overriding concept with the code guy? With the code I will explain guy, don't worry. So I am going to move our id guy. This is guy our id. So in this id guy, I will give one simple example about method overriding, how we are going to perform method overriding in our application with a small example. Okay, please be concentrated and watch carefully guys. So guys, I have only one package. Okay, in this package guys, I will create, let me comment this because we are getting some issue guys in this place. Okay, yes guys, now guys I am going to create what, one class for performing the method overriding concept. Guys, you know very well how to create the class guy, right? So come here, class, and guy you can give name of the class guy. Suppose name of the class guy, suppose you can put any class name guy. Suppose I'm giving here test 9. Okay, because already I've created so many classes guy, test 9, and guy we have creating one main method, right? So every class guy we should have one main method, only you can execute the our program, correct? Yes. Guys, see, I have created one class guy that is name as test9, correct? Yes. Guys, see, guys, please be concentrated what I'm going to explain here. It is real-time example only, okay, by which your what concept will be completely clear guy, understand. Guys, see, I'm going to create one guy bank class guy. What guy? Bank class. In the bank class I'm going to perform some operation, that means method overriding what concept guy. So guys, see, you know very well, right? So if you want to create a class, that means you need to write class bank, right? Yes. Okay, that is our parent class. That is our guy parent class. Okay, please be concentrated. It's very simple guy. Method overriding is very simple concept. Only the thing is that you need to concentrate. You should have 100% focus on my coding part here guys. Guys, see, I have created one class as a bank. Okay, guys, see, and also a small thing I'm going to explain here, right, before writing this code. So in technically guy, what is method overriding? Because I have explained all the thumb rule, correct? But definition by guy, when child class guy, because already I mentioned, so method overriding will perform within two class guy. It's not in different class, not we can say within two class, multiple class you may have, right? So guy, when child class is not satisfied with implementation of parent class, when child class is not satisfied the implementation of parent class, then child class is going to override the method. That is called method overriding. I will explain this thing guy with code. Please concentrate guy here. Guys, see, suppose I have created one bank, right? Guys, see, in bank guy, suppose this is a RBI. I can say RBI bank guy. RBI bank, correct? So guys, you know very well, right? So RBI bank guy have some, it's better to put caps only. Guy, you know RBI bank have some rate of interest guy, because they are going to provide rate of interest, correct? So I will create guy some rate of interest method. What guy? I will create some rate of interest method guy. Okay, see. So guys, see, I'm writing method. Suppose int get rate of interest. This is a one method which available inside the parent class. RBI bank as our parent class, correct? Yes. So guys, this RBI bank given the rate of interest guys, suppose return 4% guy. Suppose return, or you can mean suppose given 4%, correct? By default they've given 4% rate of interest, correct? Yes. Then guy, a part of guy this RBI bank, you know very well, right? We have multiple bank guy. Yes or no? You will have multiple bank, just like SBI, ICICI, Axis, yes or no? HDFC, multiple bank you may have. Guys, see, so every bank doesn't have guys same rate of interest. Yes or no? Every bank has different rate of interest. Okay, that means guy, our child class, suppose SBI is not satisfied with the RBI bank rate of interest. What guy? If SBI bank is not satisfied with the RBI bank rate of interest, then what SBI bank will do guy? They can override the what parent method implementation. Obviously guy, that's the method overriding, right? If child class is not satisfying with the parent class implementation, then child class may implement on his implementation. Okay, that thing I am going to explain here guys, please be concentrate guys. See, then guy, class SBI, class SBI, or I can write, no problem, SBI extends what guy, extends bank. Okay, yes. Okay, in the SBI bank we are going to override the method what we have in the parent class. That means get int what, get rate of interest. Correct, yes. It's going to provide our on implementation, because this SBI is not satisfied with what, not satisfied with which guy, our RBI bank implementation. That's why it needs on implementation. Means suppose the return means get of means what, rate of interest of SBI bank maybe some different guy, yes or no? That means guy, it can return, sorry, then it can return guy what, suppose 3% guy, it may be guy, because RBI is giving 4%, so more than this only, not less than this. Suppose they are getting some benefit, right? Suppose the rate of interest is 5%, SBI bank is providing to the customer, correct? Yes. Then guy, in same way guy, we have multiple bank, right? We have multiple bank. Suppose this bank is guy our ICICI, what guy, ICICI, correct? Yes. Guy, this time ICICI rate of interest guy, suppose 6%. Also ICICI bank is not satisfied with the parent class method implementation. Our parent class guy RBI bank, correct? So this bank is not satisfying with this. 1 minute guy, we can write this thing, okay, this thing, good guy. This ICICI bank is not satisfying with the RBI bank method implementation. That's why this bank is going to override implementation of parent class. Correct guy? Then guy, next bank came into picture. Then guy, one more bank came into picture. Suppose guy, this bank is what? Axis Bank guy. What guy? This bank is Axis Bank. Guy, don't worry, all things I have already mentioned in our slide guy. Just please be concentrated here what I am going to write here. Guys, this time see, this Axis Bank is overriding as your rate of interest 7%, because this bank also not what, interested to this rate of interest, so they are going to override as a 7%. So guys, you can see here what I have explained here. So every child class is not satisfied with the parent class implementation. That's why they are going to override, yes or no, in his on implementation. I hope guy you understood. Great. Then guy, understand here. Great guy? Yes. Now guy, I will see how it's working. Good. Already I provided all the implementation of our child class. Good. We have SBI Bank, ICICI Bank, and Axis Bank. Good. Yes. Now guy, I am coming to the our what? I am coming to our main class guy. Come here. Okay. Need to remove this thing. Okay. Please be concentrated. Now our this thing very interesting guy. Our concept is going to interesting now. Guys, see, if I want to access, if I want to access parent class implementation, okay, if I want to access parent class implementation, what I can do, guys? I can do, so RBI bank, right? Right? RBI bank, right? So RBI bank, what? RB equals to new RBI bank, right? Yes, I'm creating the object of this our parent class, correct? And I'm going to print, guys. I'm going to print rate of interest of parent class. So guys, RB dot, or I can write here, I can write RBI bank, what? Rate of interest, correct? Is how much, guys? So I can write what? RB dot, what? Get rate of interest, correct? Yes, I hope you should not have any confusion till now, correct? Yes. Then guys, see, I want to know the rate of interest of our parent class. What happened, guys? Why problem happening here? Okay, may I have closed something? Okay, 1 minute. Okay, SBI bank already defined in some places, no problem. You can put this one is HDFC, okay, and get this bank put, you can this bank you may take what? Bank of India, okay, no problem. Yes, correct, guys? Yes. So guys, we have these two banks, right? No problem. So you see what I have done here. So I have first take the what? Our parent class implementation, correct? Yes. Then guys, I want to know how much rate of interest providing our child class HDFC. Correct, guys? Yes. So in that case, guys, HDFC, HDFC, what? HF equals to what? New HDFC. Yes or no? Yes. Then, guys, we can write same statement, guys. I want to know how much interest rate this bank is going to provide, right? Yes. Okay, this time I will write what? HDFC, right? Then not RB, guy, this time it will be HF, because this is HDFC bank. HF dot what? Get rate of interest. Correct, guy? Guys, see, as of now I am just printing every child class return type. Yes or no? I'm not using a method overriding as per our what? Call. Just concentrate, guy. Because, guys, this is called our what? Compile time. Okay, I will tell you, guys, why we are telling this is method overloading. Why it is called compile? Why it is calling runtime polymorphism? Please be concentrated, guy. This time, guy, I have got Axis Bank, right? And what? Bank of India. So let's see, I will create the object of this class. What, guy? Bank of India. Great. BI equals to new what? Bank of India. Guy, then what? No, this need to copy. Guy, please be concerned. It's very easy, guy. Because I am going to give you real-time example. Then, guy, you need to write here what? Bank of India. Bank of India rate of interest is, means what, guy? So our object of this Bank of India, guy, BI. Yes or no? BI dot get rate of interest. Then, guy, last we have one Axis Bank also. These all are the, guy, child class if not satisfied with the parent class implementation, yes or no, then guys we are going to override our what on implementation, correct? Yes. Then guys new axis, correct? Not axis guy, axis, you need to put s, correct? Yes. Then guys I need to print this thing as well, correct? Yes. Then get this place I need to put axis, what guy, axis bank, what rate of interest is how much guy, we have created object ax, right? Great. Then guy you can see now if I will run the application guy, you will see the result guy. First let me run the application, then I will tell you. Okay, what is telling this thing, yeah, okay, error could not okay, why this thing even, you know, because this class allocated and all the class we have done, right? It should not be give this error here, but it is not able to find our test9 class, that's why it is giving this error. Okay, no problem, give me a moment guy, what I can do, give me 1 second. Or guy what I can do, same thing I need to create in other package. Sometimes it's happen guy, don't worry, give me 1 second. Test this class, this package, how many, okay, put 10, no problem. Main method, come here, and guy we have created our class, this is 9, right? Yes. Come here and put till this, put this guy till this part, control C, come here in our this string and you put this place, okay. Then guy you come here and put all these things in our last 10, correct guy. Then guy we can run the application, this place we'll see the result is coming as expected or not. If not, then we'll see guys see it's coming, right? Yes. Okay, this coming, right? Fine, good. Yes. Okay, why it's coming in this way, we can remove this thing, no problem. Control S. Why HDFC is giving already defined, okay, no problem. We can remove this HDFC, this place, or we can remove this thing guy, this place, come here, okay, this is the issue, no problem. Remove also this place, come here, and guy this is our class. This time we are not built, we don't have any issue now, right? Yes. Guys see, guy are you understanding here, right? So what you're getting here, so all the class, so RBI bank is our parent class, HDFC, Bank of India and Axis, all this class guy our child class, correct? But guy I am creating the of child class and printing the result, but guy this is not a method overriding, yes or no guy, this is not a method overriding. When we can tell this is method overriding guy, when we can tell this is method overriding guy, concentrate guy. Our parent class guy what? Our parent class guy RBI bank, right? Yes, our parent class guy RBI bank. Come here guy. When RBI bank reference will hold our child class, yes or no guy? Guy, our child class is HDFC, yes or no? So guy, new HDFC, correct guy? Yes or no? Yes. Then guy, I am going to print what? Going to print guy this one. What? So yes, no problem. RB only. RB dot rate. RB dot get of rate of interest. Correct guy? Yes. Guys, see what we understood here guy. So if parent class hold the child class reference guy, yes or no? If parent class hold the child class reference guy, this time I need to give suppose RB1, correct guy? So I need to call guy this one RB1 dot get rate of interest guy. You can see this is most important line guy. So as of now guy, what I am doing guy, I am holding child class reference into the parent type, yes or no? This is a parent type. RBI bank RB1 is a parent type and it is our child, yes or no? You can see guy, HDFC bank is our child class. So what I've told guy, when child class is not satisfied with the parent class implementation, then we are going to override, yes or no? Guys, see guy, you know one thing, why this is called a runtime polymorphism? This thing I am going to explain here only. Please be concentrated. Guys, see when RBI bank RB1, guys, see first compiler will check. First compiler will check in RBI bank. In RBI bank in guy, this is our parent class. Any get rate of interest method is there or not? What guy? First compiler will check in RBI bank any get rate of interest, get ROI method is there or not. It will check. Guy, tell me yes or no? Yes. In the parent class we have get ROI method, correct? Yes. Then guy, you know, after equal to guy, this part guy, this part is going to check by JVM guy, or keep in mind, and runtime guy. This is compiler, this is JVM guy. It will check on runtime. So if runtime, it will check in HDFC class any get rate of interest is there or not. Guy, tell me yes or no? Guy, in runtime, guy, new means what? We are going to create the object, yes or no? There is a runtime. If you can see a new HDFC means guy, runtime, not a compile time. Compile time guy, this part. So RBI bank will check compile time only. So in the RBI bank, do we have any get rate of interest method or not? It will check yes, method is there. Then guy, it will check our child class JVM, yes or no? So guy, this method will be override. Whatever the method runtime guy, that's why guy, it will check. It will check on runtime. That's why you can say this is runtime polymorphism. Yes or no guy? This is check runtime. That's why it will call runtime polymorphism. Dynamic binding, late binding, and guy, you are able to see what your implementation, what implementation you have in our child class. Guys, same way guy, you can check all the respective method guy. Guys, see that I'm going to put this. Guys, this time our reference will be 2, and guys, this time not HDFC guy, it will check our other child class Bank of India. Then guy, BOI. Yes or no guy? BOI. Correct guy? BOI. So it will same way it will check guy. So first it will check in RBI bank our get rate of interest there or not? Yes. It will check. Then it will come into our this part guy, new Bank of India. Okay. Then runtime guy, it will check in Bank of India class do we have any get rate of interest method or not? Obviously guys we have, you can see guys. So if we have get rate of interest in the child class, then guys it is going to override. It will what, check on runtime and then get execute. Okay, then you can print guy what, bank of india bank of india rate of interest is whatever guy. Good guy. And guy this time it is not rb1 rb2. Good. Yes, same way guy we can do other child class as well guy. Guys see, that is guy this time rb3. Okay, and guy this time it is axis bank guy. Yes or no? This time guy it is axis bank. I hope guy you are getting this thing right. Axis bank. Okay, and guys this time this is axis bank rate of interest is what, rb3 dot. Guy I hope you understood. Right, then guy you run the application, you can see the result guy. Guy you can see, guy you can see this part guy. You started from this part right. See guy, are you getting? So child class method implementation has done or guy. So we are able to override our what, child implementation or guy. You can see hdfc 5%, bank of india 6%, and axis bank 7% guy. You can see hdfc bank rate of interest is 5% guy. You can see, and guy bank of india 6%, 6%, axis bank rate of interest is what, 7%. So guy it will check on the runtime guy. That is the main concept here, these three lines guy. Due to this we are saying this is method overriding. Yes or no? Parent class holding the child class reference. Okay, once compiler will check in parent class this method is there, then it will come into our what, child class. Then it will check in child class this method is overriding or not. If method is going to override, then child class method implementation is going to execute. And runtime guy, you can see new hdfc, new bank of india, new axis. That means it's going to create runtime guy. That is called, that's why it is called runtime polymorphism. Dynamic binding, late binding. I hope you understood guy. Okay, this is our complete what, explanation about method overriding. So guys now let's move our slide. Yes or no guys? Yes. Guys see, same thing I have explained here also. If you any confusion you can check this slide as well guys. Guys see, then guys our next important concept in our method overriding, what is covariant return type? What is guy, what is covariant return type? Guy if you any idea what is covariant return type guy? No problem. If you don't have any idea guy, no problem, I am going to explain very depth what is covariant return type. Guys see, I am going to explain one small example guy, then you will come to know very easy guy. Okay, come here, and guy I will create one class. Okay, I am going to create one class guy, that is test 11. Okay, yes, test 11. Okay, don't worry, only we have one class guy. See guy, concentrate, this is very important guy. Our concept word, what is covariant guy? What is covariant? Concept guy, covariant return type. What guy? Covariant return type. Yes guys see, understand carefully. Guys suppose this our guy or guy okay no problem. Guys see, this is our test class. Great. Yes guy, in this class guys suppose if I am going to create one method guy and create one method. Suppose guy public object m1. What guy? Public object m1, right? Yes. Suppose I'm going to return as of now null. Okay, no problem. Get yes. This is our, suppose this is our parent class. Assume this is a parent class, or you can remove guy, you can put here parent. Okay, no problem. Parent. Okay, this is our parent class. Okay, why is coming a parent class? No problem, I will refactor this thing. Come here, rename here parent only. Okay, because your understanding will be clear guy, that's why. Why it's showing again issue guy here, that the type parent already defined. Okay, no problem. Some place I've already mentioned this thing, don't worry. You can come here, refactor only. Okay, and you put parent 1. Definitely should not give any issue there. Finish. Till you're giving issue. Why this is giving parent 1 already defined? Why this is defined? Guys, see, don't worry, I'm creating one more class guy. Parent 1 okay, finish. Okay guys, no problem. Guys, see, in this class I have one method, right? So that is guy public what? Object. Return type is guy object. Okay, m1. Suppose method name is guy m1, right? Yes, good. And guy, it is returning what? Null. As of now null guy. Okay, null. Yes, correct. Guys, see, now I am going to create one other class guy. Suppose class what? Child. What guy? Child 1. Okay, and guy extends from guy parent what? 1. Any question guy? No, right? Any question guy? I hope you should not have, right? So guy, I have created one child class that is extending from parent class. I want to override guy, because as of now we are learning what? Method overriding. In that method overriding concept we are learning covariant return type. What is covariant return type guy? Our concept is what is covariant, yes or no? Covariant return type, yes or no? Guy, please concentrate. It's very easy guy, but very important guy. What is covariant return type? So I have created one class that is parent 1. In this class I have created one what? Method. The return type is object. Good. Then guy, I am going to override our child class from the parent class. I extended and I'm going to override this method only. Good. Yes. Come here. Control V guy. Good guy. Guy, tell me. So if you are going to override any method from parent to child, so guys, see, this is our return type guy. This is our return type. So guy, can you tell me, is it compulsory return if the return type of both methods should be same? Guy, the question is what? Is it compulsory? So return type of both the methods should be same in parent class or child class. Guy, can you confirm? Please observe guy. Here return type of parent and child class both are same. Any issue guy? Tell me. Guys, tell me. So is it should be same or it might be different guy also. Guys, see, that is the guy twist. That is the twist in our method of writing. Okay, guys, see, till Java 1.4 version, till Java 1.4 version, our return type should be same. Whatever the return type of parent class, same return type should be also in child class, because you are going to override. Okay, till Java 1.4 version gay. But in Java 1.5 version, one twist came gay. What gay? One twist came. That is gay, nothing but covariant return type. That nothing gay, that is covariant return type. This twist came into Java 1.5 version. Okay. Then you may have question, what is covariant return type guy? Yes or no? What is covariant return type? Guy, please understand carefully. Okay. Also, guy, I am writing this concept guy for understanding purpose as definition. As per the definition of what? Covariant guy. Definition of what? Covariant. Okay. Understand guy. So guy, it means the child class method guy. The child class method. The child class method. What? The child class method return type guy. Return type need not guy. Need not same as parent class method return type. Okay, please understand what I am going to tell you here. This is important guy. What I mentioned guy, please concentrate. So definition of covariant, the child class method return type. Guys, see, this is child class method return type guy object. Need not same as parent class method return type guy. I hope you understood, right? That concept is nothing but covariant return type. Means what? Whatever the child return type is, it should not same as, it not need. It mentioned no? Need not same as parent class method return type. But till 1.4, forcefully you need to write same return type. Whatever return type of object parent class, same return type should be child class also. But till Java 1.5, okay, that is what? That is applicable. That is applicable from what? JDK 1.5 version. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, that applicable from JDK 1.5 version. The child class method return type need not same as parent class method return type. Okay, that is nothing but, that is what? Nothing but covariant return type. Okay, that thing you need to understand. Okay, that concept I mentioned here guy. So guy, you can see this thing guy. Then one condition there guy. Okay, so what condition guy? So can you please tell what is the child object guy here? Guy, tell me what is the child object here guy? Guy, this object our what? Same as parent object. But guy, you know, you can write child object in child class guy. So this is our guy parent object, yes or no? Object is the guy parent object, yes or no? Guy, tell me yes or no? So object is our parent class. Yes or no? So you can write in child class what return type you can write, guy. So below then this scope. So any child of object class you can write here also. That is, guy, if you will write here a string, guy, you can see there is no any issue, guy. Tell me, there is no issue in that. But guy, before JDK 1.5 version, if you're writing this thing, it's completely wrong. It's completely wrong, because till 1.5 version, whatever return type of child class, same should be in parent class also. But after JDK 1.5 version, you can write what? Covariant return type. One thing is that whatever return type in your parent class and what you are going to write return type in child class, that should be child class. That should be child class. You can see a string class is the child class of object class. Yes or no? A string buffer is a child class of object class or not? Yes. So in child class you can write the child class type of your parent class. Okay? If you can write here a string, and guy, you can write here object, guy, it's completely wrong. You can see it will give error, guy. It will give error, guy. Guys, see why? Because a string class is not a parent class. So in parent class, always you should have parent class, not the child class. A string class is a child class of parent object. Yes or no? So you can write in this way. You can write reverse way. Always in the child class, your return type should be child type only, not the parent type. That is the main concept about covariant return type. I mentioned already. The child class method return type need not be same as parent class. Okay, it can be child type only. Okay, already mentioned here. So what? The child class method return type need not be same as parent class method return type. It is. You can mention, guys. It is child type only. Child type only. Okay. That concept, guy, you need to understand. That is called, guy, covariant return type. This applicable from, guy, JDK 1.5 version. Got it, guy? Yes. So, guy, you can write this object in what? Child class. You can write in parent class only. In this way, you can define. So, guy, that is our what? That is our what? Why this issue is coming? Guy, that is our what? Covariant return type. I hope, guy, you understood. Correct? You should not have any confusion. Correct? Yes. Yes, guy. So now let's move over this part. Guys, see, already I mentioned, guy, the covariant return type in Java allows a subclass method to return a more specific type than the return type of overridden method in the superclass. This means, guy, that if a method is overridden in a subclass, then the return type of the overridden method can be subtype of the return type of the overridden method. Guys, do you know one thing here, right? So what is overridden and what is, guy, overriding, guy? Guy, do you know? In this example, suppose if you will take this example, right? I have already explained this example, right? Overriding concept, right? Guys, see. So, guys, this method available in which class, guy? Tell me. This get rate of interest method available in which class, guy? That is our parent class, correct? The method which is available inside the parent class, that is called overridden method, guy. What, guy? That is called overridden method. The method which is available inside the child class, that is called overriding method. Guys, please keep in mind. Okay, please keep in mind. Also, guys, I will write here the method. What guys? The method which is available inside the method which is available inside, not inside guys, inside the what, parent class, parent class, that is called what, overridden method. Okay, most of the can confused what is overridden method and what is overriding method. And guys, same thing I am going to copy and going to paste in this place, but difference is the method which is available inside the child class. What guys? Child class, that child class, the method which is available inside the child class, that is called what, overriding. What guys? Overriding method. Okay, I hope you understood. Great. Yes, keep in mind guys, these 2 points very important. Okay, now guys, let's move into our this guy. So guys, see, you can see what I mentioned guys. So your parent class guy, always it should be parent tab. Object class is our parent tab guy. In child class guy, it may be same, it may be object also, and guy it will be done. Done is guy, it will be less scope guy. So string is the child class of object class. String is the child class of object class. So in child class, this return tab you can write, but guy, just reverse you cannot write. In parent class, if you are returning is string and child class returning object, it is absolutely wrong guy. So always keep in mind. So in parent class, whatever return type you are writing, that should be high compared to child class. Correct? Yes. Guy, you can see if in your parent class, if you are returning number, a return type, and guy, in the child class you can return as an even number or less than this integer. Okay? Yes guy. And guy, also one thing you keep in mind about the covariant. So guy, never you can use primitive data type for the covariant guy. We are using only for object guy. We cannot use the primitive data type for the covariant return type. Okay, that's a mention here. Cut, not possible. So guys, now I'm going to move our next slide guy. That thing I already explained, you may understand, right? So if you have parent class is object cap, then you can write string is a what, child class for this, correct? And guy, you can see if you are writing guy string class as a string is a return type of parent class, but if you are returning object as a return type in child class, then guy, what it mention guy, the return type is incompatible with parent. That error message you may see guy, if by mistakenly if you are returning object type in child class. I hope you understood guy. Guys, see, then most important interview question guy, most important interview question, is it possible to override private method? What guy, most of the interviewer they may ask, hey, can you tell me, is it possible to override private method? Okay, no, it's compulsory. No guy, I mentioned no, it is not possible to override private method in Java guy. Why guy? This is because private methods are only accessible within the class guy, you know very well. See guy, I mentioned here class parent, right? So the scope is only this class guy. We cannot override other class guy. Correct? You can see here what I mentioned here. This is because private methods are only accessible within the class in which they are defined. So this is class parent guy. So this private void m1, it is defined in the this class. So the scope is limit. Out of this class, we cannot override this method m1. I'll mention again which they are defined and therefore cannot be inherited or overridden by subclass. Because in the parent class, this method is overridden. You cannot override guy. Correct? That is the main concept. Okay, same program you can check by yourself also in your IDE. I can mention also, you can see here. What mention guy? The method M1 from this type parent is not visible. So guy, the answer is we are not able to override private method. Correct guy? Next. Guys, see next. Is it possible to override a static method guy? Also important question. Is it possible to override a static method? Guy, it's also no. In Java, a static method cannot be overridden guy. This is because a static method are associated with the class level guy, not with any specific instance of the class guy. Also keep in mind, already I mentioned guy this example. Okay, so in this example, what I have done, you can do in same way, you can check. So guys, if you are going to override a static method, means guy, it is method hiding, not a method overriding. Guy, you can see I have done a static void m1 in parent class. Intentionally I want to what? Intentionally I want to avoid this static method guy. Guys, see what I have done here. So parent p equal to new parent p dot m1. I am going to call parent class method guy. Guy, you can see hello I am avoid the method guy. You can see hello I am avoid the method. Guys, see I want to override this method into our child class guy. A static void m1. Guys, see what is coming guy? Hello I am overriding method only. But guy, result should come hello I am overriding method. Yes or no? If I am going to call, see guy, I am going to call here guy parent p equal to new child. You know this thing guy, line number 22. This is our method overriding, already mentioned in the first example. So if parent class hold the child class reference, then you can perform the method overriding. Yes or no? But guys, see if I am going to call p1.m1, guy, you can see second result. It's printing guy hello I am overridden method. But guy, this time we should print what? Hello I am overriding method. But it's not getting override. Why? Because it's overridden guy. This is guy method over is a method hiding guy. You can see here when a subclass declared as a static guy. What I mentioned guy? When a subclass declared, see guy, subclass declared as a static. Yes or no? When subclass declared a static method, this is a static method. Yes or no? Line number 12 guy. Line number 12. You can see this method is a static method with the same signature as a static method in the superclass. You can see guy same signature guy, a static void m1, a static void m1. I mentioned guy when a subclass declares as a static method with the same signature as a static method in the superclass, it's called method hiding. What guy? It's called a method hiding, not a method overriding. Guy, this is concept. If anybody asks you, you can tell, you can show the example guy. You can define this example. The method that gets called depends on the declared type of the reference, not the actual object type. Already I have mentioned this thing guy. Okay, so guy, I hope you clear why is it not possible override a static method in our application, in our Java guy. Good? Yes. Guys, see then next. Is it possible to override final method guy? It also no guy. I mentioned in Java it is not possible to override a final method. Why guy? The final keyword when applied to a method signifies that the method implementation is complete. Final guy, complete guy. If you are going to provide a final variable as a final guy, what? Method as a final. Yes, sir. That means guy, we cannot override. Final method guy, you can override. You can see guy. If intentionally also, if I am going to override final method guy, see what response coming guy. Because this time you can see hello I am overriding method guy. Why? Because I am going to call parent reference. Parent p equal to new parent. And intentionally I am going to call this class method. That's why you can see here this response coming. But my intention is what? I need to override this method in our child class guy. When I am going to call C guy, parent p equal to new child. This is guy method overriding. Guy, always keep in mind guy. Guy, please be concentrated. Line number 22. Perform the method overriding. When parent class reference hold the child class, then you can say it is what? Runtime polymorphism. Dynamic binding. Because already told you guys, new child means runtime you're going to perform the our method overriding. Correct? So here you can see this time it is showing exception in thread main. What? Java lang incompatible class change error guy, because we are not able to override. That's it going to say incompatible. I hope guy you understood. So final method also we cannot override. Great guy? Yes. Guys, see then next. Abstract method. Can we override abstract method guy? Yes. This time guy we can say happily yes. Why guy? I am explaining this thing. Guy, you can see. This is our one class that is abstract. Because guy, this is abstract method, that's why we don't have any implementation for this method. If you have any abstract method, so definitely your class should make as a abstract. Yes or no? That's why your class is also abstract. Guys, see, I want to implement, I want to override this guy void m1. Guys, see, if I am going to put implementation for this, guys, see, I am able to run the application, because in we are not able to create the object of parent class. Why? This class is abstract, because abstract method doesn't have any implementation. So what we need to call? We don't need to call it. If don't have any implementation of a respective method, then what we can call guy? Not possible, right? So that's why we are going to what? Implement here. Override in our child class guy. Then you can see the result. Hello, I am overriding method. That's why guy we can say. So abstract method is able to what? Override. Correct guy? Yes. Then guy, last but not least. So is it possible to override synchronized method as well? Yes, absolutely correct. It is possible to override synchronized method in Java guy. When a synchronized method is overridden guy, the subclass can choose to maintain the synchronized behavior. Guy, you can see here. This is our parent class, and in parent class guy, I have one synchronized method. Synchronized void m1. Guy, happily we are able to what? Override. And guy, you can see the result. Parent p equal to new parent. This is guy our parent class creating the object guy. We can call this guy. Hello, I am overridden method. You can see guy. Hello, I am overridden method. Guys, this time I am going to override. So this message it should print guy. You can see guy. I am going to create guy parent p1 equal to new child. This time I am going from the method overriding. Already have told you guys so many times. If you are performing method overriding means what? Parent class reference will hold the child class. That time you can see I am going to call this method guy p1.m1 guy. What result printing guy? Hello, I am overriding method. Yes or no guys? See, that means guy we can override the synchronized method as well. Guys, see summary. Okay, so you can see behavior of modifiers in terms of method overriding. Guys, see final method, or if parent class is a final, in child method is non-final, then guy we cannot override. Keep in mind. Abstract guy we can override easily guy. Abstract to non-abstract we can easily override. Synchronized to guy non-sync guy you can happily what? Override. Native also guy you can do by your own. If any confusion, let me know. I will explain also this thing. But native also you can override guy. So guy, this is entire things which is most important in the interview room. All the things guy what I explain is most important. They may confuse you. Okay, can you tell me final method override or not? What? Static method can be override or not? What? Private method can override or not? Synchronous method override or not? So multiple questions they may ask. Okay, and also they may ask what is covariant return type. So already I've explained guy. Okay, covariant return type is guy what? The child class method. The child class method return type need not be same as the parent method guy. Whatever the parent method return type, it should not same as the child class return type. Okay, it is child type also allowed. Okay, that is the main point. After 1.5 version guy, means from 1.5 version till 1.4 version, whatever return type of parent class, same it should be child class also. If return type is mismatched, then it's not able to allowed to override. Keep in mind. But Java JDK 1.5 version, you can override even both the return type. It is not same also. even both the return tab, parent class math return tab, child class math return tab, it not be same. Suppose it is not same, also you can override due to covariant concept. Okay, that is guy. Then guy, this is example of method overriding. How we're going to override, how we're going to perform the override in our application. That is the most important what example by which you can understand easily. Okay, so guys, that is our thumb rule. Then how many steps we can achieve polymorphism, that thing guys, and this is our agenda. So I hope all the things I have explained clearly. Even if you have any confusion guys, please let me know. I will address your comment. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Meet very soon in next video. If you have any question guys, please let me know guys. Thank you guys. So like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, by which I will bring very important concept in front of you guys. Bye guys.